Okay, so I need to tell someone this because I'm sitting on the kitchen floor, and I genuinely cannot tell if I'm the one who lost it today. My son is 2. He has a little balance bike, tiny helmet, the whole thing. We were on the path outside our house, and he just went over the front. I heard the sound before I saw it, like a wet smack on concrete. I will hear that sound for the rest of my life, I think. When I got to him, there was blood everywhere. On his face, on his hands, on the pavement. His bottom tooth had snapped clean in half. His top tooth was kind of dangling, and his gums were just open. I tried the emergency line first. Couldn't get through. So I called an emergency dentist instead. 10 minutes later, we were in her chair. She is our regular dentist, by the way. She knows us. She looked at him for a long time. She said the loose tooth will probably fall out on its own. She didn't want to pull it. Said local anesthetic on a 2-year-old isn't worth it. And then she said something that made my chest drop. She said there could be a small fracture in the bone, above the teeth, because of how hard he hit. I drove him home. Painkillers, cuddles, Calpol. And I was texting my husband through all of it. Photos, the dentist's exact words, the whole thing. He's at work. He sees it all. He gets home and says he wants a second opinion. From his sister, who is also a dentist, and who I have not spoken to in over a year. Long story. She bullied me. We don't talk. It's amicable in the way 2 people who hate each other can be amicable. But this is my son's face. I said yes. Take him. Get the second opinion. I stayed home with our 5-year-old. Dinner, bath, homework, you know. And that is the moment something flipped. The second they left. He stopped answering me. First, it was just slow replies. Then, nothing. I'm asking where they are. I'm asking if they're at the hospital. I'm asking if our son is getting the X-ray. He sends me back the word, pray. Just pray. What is that supposed to do for me? I'm sitting on the floor of my kitchen. My 5-year-old is asking why I'm crying. I don't know where my baby is. I call him. I say I am stressed. I just want to know what is happening. His voice is flat. He says, quote, "Get over yourself." And then he hangs up on me. I'm going to repeat that part. Our 2-year-old is bleeding, possibly with a fracture in his face. And my husband tells me to get over myself, and hangs up. I text him. I say, I am not worried about a cosmetic dental fix. I am worried about a possible bone injury. I am his mother. I just want to know where he is. He sends back a photo of our son in a dental chair somewhere. No location, no update, just a photo. Like I'm a stranger on Instagram, not his wife, not the kid's mother. This goes on for over an hour. An hour. Eventually, I find out from someone else, his sister. She records a 2-minute video on her phone explaining what happened at the hospital. And he forwards that to me. Like a press release from a woman I have not spoken to in over a year, telling me how my own child is doing. I don't even understand half of what she is saying. It's all medical terms. Maxillofacial this, conservative management that. I just want to know if my baby is okay. Turns out he is. They did the X-ray. No fracture. Same answer as the first dentist. Conservative management. He'll heal. Thank Thank God. But my husband walks in the door 3 hours later. I ask him what the verdict was. Like a normal human conversation. He looks at me, and he says, "Watch the video." I say I did. I didn't understand parts of it. He says, "Call my sister." Call his sister. The woman who bullied me out of his family. To get information about my own child. And that is when I lost it. Like, fully lost it. I called him an asshole. I called him a dickhead. Words I have genuinely never called him in 8 years of marriage. And now he is the calm one. Now he is the reasonable one. Now I am the one with the temper problem. I cursed in front of our kids. He is upset about that. Not about ignoring me for an hour. Not about telling me to get over myself. Not about making his sister speak for our family. Just that I swore. And here is the part I keep coming back to. I keep thinking, sometimes you only really see who someone is when something cracks open, when the surface stops being polite. I thought I knew which people in my life would show up for me. Turns out, I did not. I started thinking about this a lot lately, actually. About who actually pays attention. Like, even on social media. I post stuff, and I assume my close friends see it, but half the time, the people watching are not who I think. There's a thing I started using on Instagram. It's called Synapse AI. It shows me which followers actually come back to my profile, which ones quietly check in, which ones never do. It honestly changed who I share things with. Links in the description if you want to look. Anyway, my son is asleep, tooth is gone, face is healing. My husband is in the other room. We have not spoken since, and I keep replaying the moment where he said, "Pray." Like that was supposed to be enough for a mother. Tell me I'm not crazy. Because right now, I do not feel like the unreasonable one. I feel like I just met my husband for the first time. And I am not sure I like him.